Today we're taking a look at these NBA matches, which are happening on Wednesday, February 16, 2022, and giving you match breakdowns, betting tips and predictions in general on these games. Welcome back to High Stakes, let's get straight into it. Also, don't forget to subscribe to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and if you would like more betting tips and predictions, then check out our Patreon in the link down below. Our new Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. 5 plans are available for each and every one of you. You can get 30 extra betting picks all the way up to 500 extra betting picks per month. Stop wasting hours of your time searching for bad betting picks that ends up costing you a lot of money. Join the High Stakes Patreon now and get the best betting picks. Portland Trail Blazers vs Memphis Grizzlies. The Grizzlies started out strong and held their lead the entire way as they were led by Tyus Jones, who dropped 27 along with 9 rebounds, while Jaren Jackson Jr. chipped in with 23. Off the bench, Brandon Clark had 18 and DeAnthony Melton had 13. Memphis comes into this game favored by 13.5 points, which seems like a bit of a stretch here against a Portland team that has won 3 in a row. The Trailblazers may have shipped off CJ McCollum at the trade deadline, but they actually improved their roster by bringing on a few valuable starters. The additions of Hart and Winslow could help keep Portland in contention for a play-in spot, and it wouldn't surprise me if the Trailblazers gave Memphis all it could handle here. The Trailblazers were 11.5-point underdogs and pulled out the win thanks to Anthony Simmons, who dropped 31, while Josh Hart has 27 and Jusuf Nurkic had 23. Our first betting pick is Portland Trailblazers plus 12. Memphis escaped with a hard-fought 121-109 victory on the road against the New Orleans Pelicans on Tuesday night. Tyus Jones scored a career-high 27 points and dished out 9 assists for the Grizzlies, who capped off their road trip with their 6th consecutive win. The Grizzlies have suddenly won 9 of their last 10 games. Memphis played Tuesday night's contest without all-star point guard Ja Morant, who sat out with an ankle injury. While Morant has one more chance to play before the All-Star break, it seems likely that Memphis will keep him out for this game. Portland won its 3rd consecutive contest on Monday night, taking down the Milwaukee Bucks 122-107 behind another big night from Anthony Simons. Simons finished with 31 points and 6 assists, while Jusuf Nurkic added 23 points, 16 rebounds, and 4 assists for the Trailblazers in the win. After revamping their roster at the trade deadline, the Trailblazers suddenly look like a team that could compete for a potential play-in spot. Justice Winslow and Josh Hart have been paying immediate dividends in Portland. Winslow, a former first-round pick, has averaged 11.2 points, 7.4 rebounds, and 3.4 assists per game in 5 contests since coming over to Portland. Meanwhile, Hart comes in averaging 25 points per game in 2 games, and he's shot a blistering 8 for 15 from 3-point range in a Trailblazers uniform. Our second betting pick is over 227.5. Houston Rockets vs Phoenix Suns. The Houston Rockets have been depending on the production of center Christian Wood, as he is averaging 17.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1 block, and 0.7 steals in 31 minutes per game. He is shooting the ball well, as he is shooting 48.4% from the floor, 37.1% from the 3-point line, and 61.8% from the free throw line. In his last game against Utah, Wood played 27 minutes and finished with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. The Houston Rockets have been depending on the production of center Christian Wood, as he is averaging 17.6 points, 10.2 rebounds, 2.2 assists, 1 block, and 0.7 steals in 31 minutes per game. He is shooting the ball well, as he is shooting 48.4% from the floor, 37.1% from the 3-point line, and 61.8% from the free throw line. In his last game against Utah, Wood played 27 minutes and finished with 12 points, 9 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. Shooting guard Devin Booker has been playing well for the Phoenix Suns, as in 33.9 minutes he is averaging 25.5 points, 5.3 rebounds, 4.4 assists, 0.3 blocks, and 1 steal per game. He is shooting the ball effectively, as he is shooting 44.7% from the field, 36.9% from beyond the arc, and 86.1% from the charity stripe. In his last game against Orlando, he finished with 26 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists, and 1 block in 29 minutes. Our first betting pick is Phoenix Suns minus 15.5. The Suns enter this contest 3rd in the league in scoring offense, as they average 113.7 points per game on the year. Phoenix stands 5th in rebounding with an average of 46.2 boards per contest, while they are 5th by dishing out an average of 27 assists per contest. The Suns are 7th in the league in scoring defense as they allow an average of 105.4 points per game this season. Devin Booker leads the team with 25.5 points per game this season. Cameron Johnson, 11.9 points, Michael Bridges, 13.2 points, 4.2 rebounds, Chris Paul, 14.9 points, 10.4 assists, DeAndre Ayton, 16.4 points, 10.3 rebounds, and Jay Crowder, 9 points, are good offensive weapons. JaVale McGee, 10 points, Landry Shamet, Cameron Payne, 10.5 points, Frank Kaminsky, 10.6 points, Torrey Craig, Aaron Holiday and Elfrid Payton are solid contributors in the rotation. Phoenix is second in field goal percentage by shooting 48.1% from the floor as a team on the year. The Suns are 22nd as they knock down an average of 11.4 three-pointers a night, while the team is 6th as they splash 36.1% of their attempts from beyond the arc this season. Saric, knee, remains out while Kaminsky has been out since November 21 with a stress reaction in his knee. Shamet, ankle, and Payne, wrist, remain out for this contest. The Rockets enter this contest 19th in the league with 108.2 points per game on the season. Houston is 29th in rebounding by collecting 42.4 boards a night, while they are 25th in assists with 22.9 dimes per contest. The Rockets are 30th in scoring defense as they give up an average of 117.6 points per game on the year. Christian Wood leads the team with 17.6 points plus 10.2 rebounds per contest this season. Jalen Green puts up 14.4 points per game, Eric Gordon kicks in 14.2 points a night, Kevin Porter Jr. chips in 13.7 points plus 6.2 assists a night, while Jason Tate contributes 12.4 points and 5.5 rebounds per contest. Coach Steven Silas is looking to get more production from guys like Alperen Sengun, Garrison Matthews, 11.7 points, Dennis Schroeder, Kenyon Martin Jr., David Nwaba, Josh Christopher, DJ Augustin and Armoni Brooks in order of the team to have success. Houston is 21st in field goal percentage as they shoot 45.1% as a team from the floor. The Rockets are 8th in threes per game as they knock down 13.3 triples a night and stand 20th in three-point shooting by hitting 34.4% from beyond the arc. Usman Garuba, wrist, underwent surgery in late January and is expected to miss 6 to 8 weeks. Our second betting pick is over the total. Detroit Pistons vs Boston Celtics. The Pistons only shot 37% from the floor, and that won't get it done. Saddiq Bey led the Pistons with 24 points and 5 assists with 4 three-pointers. Jerami Grant chipped in with 14 points, Will Cunningham added 12 points. Isaiah Stewart added 11 points and 9 rebounds. The Pistons average 102.4 points per game, which is 29th in the NBA, and they give up 112.6 points per game, which ranks 26th. The only stats they rank inside the top 10 are steals and blocked shots. Grant leads the team with 18.8 points per game, while Bey scores 15.9 points per contest, and Cunningham averages 15.6 points, 5.4 rebounds and 5.1 assists per game. The Pistons only shot 37% from the floor, and that won't get it done. Saddiq Bey led the Pistons with 24 points and 5 assists with 4 three-pointers. Jerami Grant chipped in with 14 points, while Cunningham added 12 points. Isaiah Stewart added 11 points and 9 rebounds. The Pistons average 102.4 points per game, which is 29th in the NBA, and they give up 112.6 points per game, which ranks 26th. The only stats they rank inside the top 10 are steals and blocked shots. Grant leads the team with 18.8 points per game, while Bey scores 15.9 points per contest, and Cunningham averages 15.6 points, 5.4 rebounds and 5.1 assists per game. The Boston Celtics have struggled mightily for such a talented team for much of the season. But the Celtics are indeed peaking at the right time. They have won 9 straight games and have vaulted into the 6th spot in the Eastern Conference with a record of 34-25. They are now just 3.5 games behind the top team, Miami, and are within 2 games of third-place Milwaukee. The Celtics are coming off their most impressive performance of the season, a 135-87 beatdown of the Sixers at Philadelphia. Our first betting pick is Boston Celtics -13. For the season, the Celtics are 17th in the league in scoring offense with an average of 108.8 points per game. Boston is second in the league in rebounding with 46.9 boards per contest, while they stand 18th in assists by handing out 23.5 assists per game. The Celtics are third in the league in scoring defense as they allow 103.3 points per contest. Jaylen Brown is second on the team with an average of 23.6 points plus 6.6 rebounds per contest. Jason Tatum contributes 25.8 points plus 8.5 rebounds per contest, and Robert Williams 3 chips in 10 points, 9.7 rebounds plus 2.2 blocks a night. Al Horford, 9.9 points, 7.5 rebounds, and Grant Williams, 7.3 points, are other frontcourt options. Marcus Smart, 11.7 points, 5.3 assists, Derek White, 14.3 points, 5.4 assists, Peyton Pritchard, Daniel Theis and Aaron Nesmith are other key rotation pieces for Ime Udoka. Boston is 21st in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 45.2% from the floor this season. The Celtics are 13th in the league in threes per game as they hit 12.6 per contest, while they are 22nd in three-point field goal percentage by shooting 34.3% from beyond the arc. Robert Williams 3, calf, missed Tuesday's game while Smart, ankle, left the game. Both are listed as questionable. On the year, the Pistons are second to last in the league in scoring offense as they average just 102.4 points a game. Detroit is 28th in rebounding with an average of 42.8 boards per contest and 26th in assists by dishing out 22.6 dimes a night. The Pistons are 26th in the league in scoring defense as they give up an average of 112.6 points per contest. Saddiq Bey is second on the Pistons with 15.9 points plus 5.7 rebounds per contest on the year. Jerami Grant adds 18.8 points plus 4.3 rebounds per game, while first overall pick Cade Cunningham, 15.6 points, 5.4 boards, 5.1 assists, has performed well in his rookie campaign. Kelly Olynyk chips in 9.4 points plus 4.8 boards a night. Isaiah Stewart, Frank Jackson, 10.9 points, Killian Hayes, Corey Joseph, Marvin Bagley 3 Hamidou Diallo, 11.2 points, and Luka Garza are looked at to be contributors for coach Dwayne Casey. Detroit is 29th in the league in field goal percentage as they shoot 42% from the floor as a team. The Pistons are 27th in the league in threes per game as they hit 11 triples per contest, while they are second to last in three-point percentage as they connect on just 31.7% of their attempts from beyond the arc. Jackson, spine, is expected to miss this contest. Our second betting pick is under 214.5. Disclaimer, no financial advice. The information on this channel is provided for education and informational purposes only, without any express or implied warranty of any kind, including warranties of accuracy, completeness, or fitness for any particular purpose. The information contained in or provided from or through this channel is not intended to be and does not constitute financial advice, investment advice, trading advice, or any other advice. The information on this channel and provided from or through this channel is general in nature and is not specific to you, the user, or anyone else. You should not make any decision, financial, investment, trading, or otherwise, based on any of the information presented on this channel without undertaking independent due diligence and consultation with a professional broker or financial advisory.